Don't worry, guys. If you make it out of here alive, I'm sending you to a much nicer place.
Oh,
wonderful.
That's nice.
That's
That's
nice.
Yeah.
It's from getting here to there. That's the trick.
That's the
Yep.
trick, yeah.
You'll be able to buy pants.
Wearing
I can
pants.
buy pants now.
Who needs pants? You're going to be made fun of for your lack of pants. Anyway,
We have pants, don't we?
you have
We
thongs.
we are a desert people. We have pants.
If basically what he's trying to imply is that if he does not get this mask back to this gentleman, then Odin's word is not worth really a lot.
that is fair.
Yeah.
Which is really bad.
Yeah,
That's
not
very
so
bad.
good.
Gonna get some bad Yelp reviews.
It's like the word of Odin on Fate. Yelp reviews.
It's like
1 out of 5
great
stars.
food. Great food. Stuff gets stolen though.
Well,
Service is okay.
I want to imagine that just like somebody, just like there's a Yelp page about Odin, and there's just like internet trolls just writing a really bad review.
Just Odin can't keep an eye on one mask.
Oh.
He's only got one.
But by internet trolls, you totally mean frost giants, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
totally, 100%. I'm just now
Like,
just
oh, this
imagining
guy's a total
frost
frost
giants
giant.
on the internet.
Okay. What was that, Sam?
The audience is cheering a lot for Howie. There's a lot of like really good ones. It's Howie, Wowie, Howie, Howie, Zowie, Break the Douchador.
Door! Oh my god! I love it.
Yes!
Oh, I want that on a
How many
shirt
people-
now.
Hello, everybody. We're live now.
Well, and under that inauspicious start, hello everyone, and welcome to D20 Live presents Highlander. I've been looking forward to this game since we came to the beginning of the year, and I'm your humble DM for this one. However, it's not about me, it's about my players, and we're going to start with our guest, Nash. Could you please introduce yourself?
I am Nash. I do Radio Dead Air and a lot of streaming, and I do horrible, stupid news program on YouTube called What the Fuck Is Wrong With You, and lots of other various sundry things. Hi, I have a Patreon.
All right, next we'll go to Mike.
Hi everyone, Big Mike here. I am the guy, I guess, who runs D20 Live. And today I will be playing Dominic Leos. Surprising no one, I will be playing an Italian.
Well, you built it that way. Next we'll go to our secret hero, our production manager, Sam.
My spaghetti. Sorry.
All right, get it out of your systems now.
Swear to God, if we bring up Hadrian's Wall in this stream, I'm gonna walk off.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Sam, the production manager, the actual person who runs D20 Live in the behind the scenes. Today, I'm going to be playing Lin Dayu, a Chinese immortal.
And last, Tom.
Hi everyone, I'm Tom of the 4/4s and D20 Live, and I'd just like to say on a personal note, you know what I'm a big fan of? Hadrian's Wall. Because I figure if Mike walks off, that's one less immortal that's going to definitely stab me in the back at some point.
I don't understand this reference, and I feel good about it.
So,
let me talk about it at length.
Everyone knows.
All right, Sam, just go ahead and cut Tom's mic for the next few minutes.
Well, no, I'll give a really quick summation. Basically, Romans decided, you know what, fucking Scotsmen are being really shit, so we're gonna make a wall called Hadrian's Wall, and it's only like about maybe like 3 feet tall.
And it was made of straw the first time we made it.
Made of straw, and the Scots took it down.
Not our finest moment. We may have made it out of straw twice before we made it out of stone. It's not our finest engineering moment. We've had others.
Is this where the 3 little pigs comes from?
I'm just gonna go. Blackadder said it best. And Emperor Hadrian, his infinite wisdom, what did he do? Built a 3-foot-high wall. Yeah, that'll keep the savages out.
All right, and now we're going to move on to our dark fantasy for Highlander for D20 Live.
You think you have control over this, but you don't.
I barely have the reins as it is, I know. All right, now we have a wee bit of a narrative here.
Woohoo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New York City. Sam, if you could pull up image number 1.
Up there now.
Home to over 8 million people, and the perfect place for our mortals to hide in plain sight. Normally, when the time of the gathering occurs, only a few immortals remain. However, there is still a significant population of immortals roaming throughout the world. It is to you 4, though, that a message has been sent out.
Hi.
Saying, I need your help. Along with a first-class private charter plane ticket and a ticket to a box seat for a wrestling show in Madison Square Garden.
Oh boy.
Because that's, of course, where Highlander started as well. And I'm representing Queen as well.
So, we're in 2024 proper, right?
2024 proper, yes.
All right.
So, as each plane lands, however, because you all weren't on the same plane because you were in different areas of the world, we're going to have brief character descriptions as you guys get off the plane. So, you know what? Nash, why don't you briefly describe your characters? You're the one that lands first.
All right, he looks to be about early 30s. Really early balding. Just he's got his, that went too fast. Like not quite like Xavier, but a little more like Bill Dauterive. There you go.
Okay.
He's wearing a very nice suit that is probably 3 years out of fashion. And it's somehow he looks, it's nice suit. He's pressed. His hair is well kept. He's well shaved and all that. And somehow he still manages to look rumpled somehow.
Everything just looks kind of out of place.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
And he very much like someone who's trying to look like they know what they're doing and obviously doesn't.
And what's the name of your character?
This is Wembley Burkhard.
And what kind of weapon is he wielding? Because as an immortal, you all have bladed weapons on you.
Well, I don't think you're like walking off the plane with a "Hello, everybody." No,
Airport scared again. Suck my dick.
I don't think he's just coming off the plane with it.
Well, that's why it was a private plane and not commercial.
Yeah, but still, you still got to go through the airport. You get out of there somehow.
Well, a car is waiting for you, so you get to just move right past.
He probably, I bet the best way he'd be carrying it is he would have like a violin case. Like it's not violin, viola. Like what
okay.
Gigantic freaking violas.
Okay.
And it's off balance, but that he's trying to own it.
Okay. Next arriving, Sam, could you please describe your character?
All right. Lynn Dayu is actually a very gorgeous, but very plainly dressed Chinese woman. Her hair's done up in a long braid. It's very long hair. And she is dressed in almost like the plainest of clothing that you can think of. And around her wrist is a Buddhist prayer beads.
Okay.
And essentially, she has a tripod bag that holds her sword, that she has gotten through customs because it is a relic of her religion.
Okay. Tom, could you please describe your character as he arrives in the private charter?
Exiting the airplane stands a relatively short, brown-haired guy with long, flowing braids. His name is Louis de Flanelle, which literally just means Louis the Wanderer. Ignore the classy French, because he's not a classy guy. Walking around with a very worn, beat-up leather jacket, jeans that have been patched 3 times over that really fit him, kind of like that. He's definitely got a Ramones t-shirt at the moment. And on his back is a very worn, hardened guitar case that he accompanies with him everywhere, and a shifty look and attitude.
And last, certainly not least, Dominic, as you exit your plane towards the vehicle, could you please describe yourself to everyone?
Dominic is wearing sweatpants.
I respect this man.
And like a long coat and white high top sneakers. At first it seems like Dominic is a slacker by how he dresses, and yet he marches down the steps in perfect military fashion. And he stands at perfect attention, and his face is covered with scars, and there are scars around his neck and shoulders where you can see it, and along his hands. And then as he keeps marching and he grabs this duffel bag waiting for him, which clearly has far better clothes inside of it, it's quite clear that whoever called him in the middle of something, and he had to find clothes that he could find in a hurry. And as he checks the duffel bag on the inside, there is of course a Roman gladius, which is kept in incredible condition despite being very much worn down.
All right. You all enter into various black vehicles, and the vehicles escort you safely to Madison Square Garden, which, funny enough, is actually a round arena. You guys are being brought there for a wrestling match or a wrestling show, and you all have box seats in the same box. So, yes.
The chat has been asking, is Howie headlining this match?
Is that another thing we're pulling into fucking wrestling continuity?
I I don't know, Mike. Would Two Tooths manage to get a wrestling show at Madison Square Garden?
God no! He'd manage one in the parking lot in the middle of winter. That's the best he could
So,
do.
if Howie's here, Tom, then he's doing this on excursion. So
We'll figure out if it's in the same universe. Let's just move on.
Yeah, we'll move on. So, you all are in a box seating, very comfortable, very lavish. There's food and drink waiting for you as you come in, and all of you. As you all arrive, though, you all do feel the sense of other immortals.
More than just
you
us?
know. No, just the four of you so far. And some of you being older than others, the sense is deeper and more powerful compared to some of the others, but you're all immortal nonetheless. And the door is open for you for your VIP box as you sit down to watch, and you all can enter in and have a conversation while the wrestling matches are going on. Food is available. Any kind of drink you could think of, you can have. So food and drink is provided, so conversations begin.
Do we know each other? Or at least know of each other?
You know what? Everyone make an awareness roll for me.
Okay.
Awareness. Nice.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Would it not be recognized instead?
If you have recognize up and available, then roll recognize.
Okay.
Awareness is better.
All right.
My awareness is better. Yeah.
If awareness is better, then roll awareness.
I have failed. And it was the wrong direction.
I succeeded. I'm good.
Succeeded.
Ash, it's just Sam. Just Sam, sadly, is the only one who failed.
I don't recognize anybody. To be fair.
All right. Well, that's just because you spent a lot of personal time on the road, Dayu.
Yeah.
But Louis and Wembley, you guys do recognize each other. Wembley was sent to the colonies at a young age to toughen him up, so he was there as part of the Revolutionary War. And of course, Louis
that's way after me. That's way after me.
I know, but because he came to the colonies as well, that's where the two of you kind of crossed paths. You didn't cross swords at that time, just because Louis was basically heading off to go fight in another revolution, and you were trying to lay low. Dominic, you recognize the woman that is in there.
Okay.
You recognized you. Because, as a member of the Lost Legion, you had experience traveling most of the known world at the time, but you needed a guide in order to get you to other parts of Asia. And it was to Dayu that you sought aid for that. And she is actually your elder by a few centuries as well. But you recognize Dayu. Dayu, however, does not recognize anyone.
There's too many people at this point. She's just like...
Too many people.
I feel like, as a proper soldier, my character would very much be very concerned about being around three other immortals. On the other hand, he'd be very hungry, so he would just be kind of clutching his duffel bag and just slowly, like, backing up to the buffet table and then just eating stuff.
Yeah.
Just right next to, like, a plate of like, hors d'oeuvres, and just going... just very suspiciously conversing. Not conversing.
See, Louis is probably going to be nursing a beer, looking around and like, so, who else remembers the moon landing? Everybody, huh? Everyone remembers the moon landing. Who else remembers electricity? Good stuff, electricity. I still enjoy it.
Of all the things to bring up, Louis, why the moon landing?
It was because logistically, anyone who's at our age should not have been there, and I know everyone is an immortal. So I'm just like, look, we all know what we're here for. We all know we're immortal. So he's just trying to awkwardly start conversation.
I actually
We don't
don't
exactly know what we're here for.
Yeah, I don't know why we're here. I do know that we're all immortal, and I'm curious to see whether or not this is going to be something that involves me being violent. I'd like to
Another
finish my
note.
food first.
Another note is brought in by Paige. Your guest of honor will be somewhat late in arrival. However, he's asked for you to keep an eye out on certain sections of the arena, looking out for anyone that is wearing a particular kind of mask. Sam, if you can bring up image number 2, please.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's cool.
Now, the mask that's pictured is the best approximation that I could find. However, the mask that you guys have been instructed to look for is a porcelain mask.
Okay, where is it? I'm looking for
It's
it.
on the
Where,
stream.
where am I looking?
It's on the Twitch stream.
Oh, okay.
You can hang on here. You can give that. You can give it to me.
Okay, I see it. I see it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think the clockwork enemies from Doctor Who.
The porcelain mask that you've been asked to keep an eye out for looks as though the right-hand side has been shattered and the lattice work has been filled in with gold to try and repair the mask. That is the mask that you've been asked to look for.
Are any of us familiar with this mask in any way?
Dominic, you are.
Okay.
You remember a clandestine... What's that?
Go ahead.
You remember a clandestine order of monks known as Praebere, Praebere,
Mm-hmm.
that were known to steal food from the wealthy and the powerful in Rome to distribute it to the poor. Praebere, you also know in Latin, means to provide.
Okay.
So you know of this sect of monks that operated in Rome, but at a certain point, they were taken out. They were removed from the playing field. You don't know by who. You don't know whether it was the Praetorian Guard. You don't know if it was during one of the many civil wars in Rome, or you don't know if it was just time and that just kind of had them fall by the wayside. However, knowing the fact that this mask is still in existence means that they've been operating in secret. So that's what you're looking out for. And as far as you know, there are no immortals that are a member of this organization. It's all been human run. So, as the conversations are going on, Dominic, could you make an awareness roll, please?
Okay.
In fact, Louis, you make one as well.
I got a success.
I also succeeded.
All right. Across the way, in the right down near ringside, you spot one of the masks, Dominic. Louis, you see one that's off further near the concession stands in Madison Square Garden. They're not trying to hide, but other people are just kind of passing along them, completely ignoring them. But you're able to point them out. But the moment that you lock eyes with them, they break eye contact and they leave.
Are our instructions, I say this to the person who gives the note, are our instructions to hunt these people down, to...
I was given express instructions that if you are able to encounter them, that you should probably try to apprehend at least one. And one alive.
Cool. And who's your boss?
The scroll on the notes that you received, as well as the cursive on the note that was brought in by the page, just has the letter R written in cursive. Obviously, Obviously, whoever this person is, they want to maintain some kind of anonymity until they have a chance to meet you.
I, Tom the player, have a strong distinction. I know who this is. Should I roll to see if my character has an idea of who this is?
You know what? If you want to roll recognize for this, go ahead.
Oh, I got a 50-50 chance. And I do it!
There's only one person that all four of you know of that has that kind of a flourish to their name. And that would be Sam, if you could pull up image number 3, that will be Juan Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez.
Hang on a second. For some reason, it's very small. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna fix that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Scotland, being a Spaniard, being an Egyptian. The course, the most logical series of events. It could be anyone. Maybe it's the Scotsman pretending to be a Spaniard who's really Egyptian.
You're a wacky guy, Ramirez. All right.
Well, he's always had a flair for the dramatic. All of you know that. Dayu and Wembley, please make awareness rolls.
Okay.
I'm succeeded.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
You both also spot masked individuals at different parts. Dayu, you see a member of the ring crew that actually has the mask. And Wembley, you see someone that is just in another VIP box that is kind of more or less adjacent on the opposite side that is wearing the mask. And again, once eye contact is made, they break and they make for the nearest exits.
Let's go hunting.
Well, I don't think we've quite set on terms here.
Keep talking, but I feel like Dominic is strapping his gladius to his waist. It's going. Keep talking.
Perhaps in this sort of circumstance, considering perhaps there is some sort of monetary number we could start discussing for
he's right. How's this, dude? You can keep every amount of loose change they have in their corpses' pockets.
No, we have to bring one in alive.
Yeah. One of us has to. I did.
I would suggest maybe bringing all of them in alive. Is that out of the control of everyone?
I mean, things happen. We are children of the thunder, after all.
I haven't done this in a while. Are we allowed to do that in this century?
What, kill people?
No, we're not.
Oh, we are.
We're not?
You gotta not get caught.
No.
Well, it's hard to keep up.
You all have had to keep your activities hidden in the modern age.
You can totally kill
obvious
someone.
reasons.
They just gotta be trying to kill you first.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, it is.
Only one of the modern countries actually still allows duels, and that's the country to the north, and that's Canada. And you're not going to be going there anytime soon.
Oh yeah, we do. I forgot about that.
We do allow duels here in Canada.
Here, I'm going to turn to Dominic. Hey, Dominic, look, I got a real good bit of advice for you. I'm going to hand you a large baggie of meth, and I go, look, it's really easy. As long as you drop this next to the corpse, it just confuses the cops, and they think it's a drug deal. I've been doing this for 40 years, and it's been working great.
Tom, why do all of your characters deal in narcotics in some form or another? Can I ask you that
I
question?
love drugs to an unhealthy extent.
And there went the last vestige of this being a serious game.
Quality family entertainment.
Please,
That is if you're an immortal, that is a solid strategy to deter actually suspicion on you.
please,
Because the minute they find a huge baggie of meth on a corpse, shit, this is a drug deal gone bad.
please clarify that you love drugs as a narrative tool.
Device.
Like, not. Please.
I, Tom Smith, love legal drugs. I do not condone planting bags of meth on the people you've murdered to confuse cops. I say that is a very bad plan unless you're an immortal.
Do I need to pull up the do not do not
D20 Live is not legally responsible for anything you do based on what our very amoral players do. All right, I'm gonna go hunt a guy. I'm gonna let the meth. I feel like. Yeah, giving you a hard time.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I've got one that's wanting attention here.
All right, I'm gonna let the meth fall to the floor because,
Simple as that. Don't know why.
Anyway, yes, let's go fight the people.
Yeah, let's go interact with the actual game.
We have not settled on a transaction as of yet.
Okay, well, what would you like?
Some of us have enterprises that require capital.
Okay. Like what?
So, one of them right now is I'm working with a young fellow.
Yes.
Who has interested me in these electronic trading mechanisms. They're called NFTs. I believe it stands for Newfangled Things, which is actually quite clever if you think about it. And he's told me that in order to keep up with this, we need to continuously be purchasing them. They're called distinguished apes, and they will be traded at some point through a mechanism I'm not entirely certain of, for a much larger amount of money in the future.
Can I?
Because they are unique, you see, like the Mona Lisa, except they are apes.
Natural gambling.
Can I be walking and talking with Nash and just guiding him out of the room? Like we're just going through and I'm like, yeah, no, okay, yeah.
I will point out my crazed drug strategy doesn't sound so crazy anymore.
Nope.
I got very, very logical.
You've lost a considerable amount of money on these non-fungible tokens because somebody scammed you.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no, I was wrong. They were fungible all along.
So, Byron, can I just be like walking along with
my
associate?
You're basically doing the walking as he's trying to pitch to you NFTs as you're all walking. Give me another awareness check, please.
Sure.
Mike?
13 under 18.
Okay, you see one of these masked individuals ducking down towards the parking garage.
Yeah. So I guide Wembley with me as we're going, pretending like we're talking like normal people about a separate issue. And then when we get close enough,
I'm trying to get that damn viola. I'm not comfortable with carrying it in any way, shape, or form. You can kind of get the idea he doesn't take this thing places. And so he's trying to figure, do you keep it like under your arm or do you just sort of hold on to it or do you...
Yeah.
So he's just, while he's talking, he's sort of just, he's just a walking, talking mess.
Yeah. And I'm carrying him along very gently until we get like right behind the person. And then I'm going to grab them by the throat and just go, 1 second, do you mind? Just go and pull the gladius up to them.
All right, give me a strength roll, please,
Sure.
Mike.
Four under 15.
All right, this guy is going to try and oppose.
He's got a good chance of doing that. It was a very low roll.
As your hand is coming around to grab him by the throat, he ducks out of the way, and he bolts fully into the parking garage.
Oh no, you don't. I go running after him. Wembley, come on.
What?
He won't hear your pitch if he runs away. Come on.
This is terribly unsporting.
It's very sporting. We're giving him a running start.
All right, Dayu and Louis, are you guys going with as well?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, are there other targets we could be going after instead of the one, or do you want us to split the party?
No, I don't want you to split the party yet.
Okay. We'll follow along in the back.
Following this masked individual as they bolt towards the parking garage, you guys round the corner to the middle level, and you see the masked individual with now 5 other individuals, and they're pointing rather impressive rifles all at you.
Boom, boom.
Oh! Drop the case, just wham! Oh dear! Hello?
Luis gonna just stare at this guy in disbelief and a little bit of disgust.
At which point you hear the man in the middle go, "Goodbye," and they all level their guns and they open fire. It's just going to be one bullet towards each of you to try and hit you.
Okay.
All right. So they're not particularly good at this. So, and the first guy actually just drops the gun. He's nervous. It's his first time.
It's hard to kill people.
Second guy manages to get off a shot. I'll worry about damage in a second. Third guy misses. Fourth guy crits. Oh no.
Who does he crit? Who does he crit on?
Okay, let's go. Warrior, a guy standing up with arms like this, warrior. Not to throw you under the bus there, Dash, but
I have one more guy to roll for too. All right, so there are 3 hits. One of them being a critical. All right, so, I'm just gonna roll the 4d6 for the first gun. First one is going towards Dominic.
Okay.
You take 13 points of damage.
Well, I'm wearing no armor, so I just get shot real hard in the chest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Second one is going towards Dayu.
Is that the crit?
No.
Oh.
That's not the crit. It's regular damage. However, Sam, roll martial arts, please.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hang on. What's my
we
martial
could have
arts?
learned martial arts.
That only me. I had the time.
You had a lot of time.
Yeah.
You were born for Christ.
I was. All right, me. I succeeded.
All right, you evade the attack. Now, unfortunately, the crit is 8d6, and this is going towards Nash.
Oh,
course.
no.
So what'd you get for
Hope I roll.
Hold on. Wait, didn't I have luck on here somewhere?
You know what? Roll your luck. Roll your gambling. Roll your gambling skill to see if.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Got it.
This is now turned into a regular attack.
Okay.
No longer a crit.
Okay.
And Nash, you take 12 points of damage. As a bullet just... the bullets that hit both Dominic and Wembley just tear through. It's just in and out. But the good news is you're already starting to heal. Because your healing rate... because you were hit in a non-lethal part of your body, you're just starting to heal immediately.
I fall down. I do not get back up.
I feel like all of us got shot. We just look at Wembley falling down with a certain, like, for real?
They hurt my feelings. Oh.
You went so basically, Wembley just goes prone. Is that what I'm understanding?
Boom. Yeah.
In all fairness, getting shot does hurt.
Oh, it does.
We don't have, like, deadened nerves as immortals. Everything hurts the exact same way it should for normal people.
Yeah.
He's got his eyes closed, but if you watch him for a second, he's doing...
What do you want us to do like that? No! Wembley! I will avenge you!
Now I know Dominic has firearms. Do any of the rest of you have firearms?
Yes.
All right.
For what it's worth.
So you can either return fire, or you can basically charge at them with your bladed weapons.
I'm gonna go after with my sword, if that's allowed.
Thank you.
All right. What about?
Thank you, Kara the Volcano Shark, for resubscribing.
Thank you for resubscribing.
Oh, thank you.
What about you, Dominic? Are you drawing your gladius, or are you drawing a weapon?
I'm marching on them like the goddamn Terminator.
Okay, you know what?
Because like there's this brief moment where Dominic gets shot in this perfectly terrible clothing that he's got, and he looks at the rest of the group and goes, "This is why you bring like he's trying to emphasize why he dresses this way, because he knows he's gonna get shot and stabbed all day, and he doesn't want to get his good clothes ruined."
I'm gonna give a morale check as you're marching towards them like the Terminator.
Yeah.
They hold fast.
Yeah. And I draw my gladius.
All right. They're basically going to levy their guns again. So, but before that, everyone, with the exception of Wembley, who is lying on the ground prone, now gets an opportunity to attack back with either firearms or closing the gap and using your bladed weapons.
We're in the garage. We're in the car garage right now.
You're in the parking garage, yeah.
Okay. While they are doing this, I am trying, to my own estimation, very, very stealthily, but to anyone else who's watching, just what the fuck? I am trying to use one foot to slide my prone body behind the nearest car. Just be like waiting for someone to not be looking, and then just sort of
just like how Batman does it.
It's probably working. I bet.
You can tell he's absolutely sure this is a good plan, and it's not a good plan at all.
I want you to give me
Dominic's got cover.
I want you to give me a dex save, please, Nash.
Okay, let's see. Where's dex listed on
Top,
here?
top middle.
14.
Top middle under attributes.
Let's see.
Nope.
Your foot cramps. Your foot cramps as you're trying to pull yourself along with the one foot. You son of a! One guy's just walking up, going, "Really? They want this guy?"
Is he up? Is he next to me?
Yeah.
He's walking over, going, "What a pathetic little."
I'm gonna bite his ankle.
All right. So, all right. I need everybody's movement rates, so that way we can determine who's gonna be going first.
Okay.
Oh, that ain't not gonna be me.
Listed. I've got a 2.2.
2.6.
All right.
2.4.
2.6.
2.3.
All right. Dominic, you're actually going first.
Okay. I'm just gonna run up on a guy.
Okay.
And just.
All right.
It's gotten too silly, Byron. I tried to play a normal character, so
I know.
I grapple when I bring my gladius up to him. I'm like, shh, 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 shh.
Now, was that running up and then stopping to attack, or were you just basically going to charge and drive your gladius?
There was absolutely no earthly need for me to anyway give up the kinetic momentum I have while running at this man.
So you're charging at him.
Yeah, I'm full on charging at him, and I will jump on him like a monkey. And...
All right. Because you're charging, give a +5 to your sword skill.
That you should not give me that. My sword is already a 21.
What? That's
Because I don't have. I'm nothing but a fighty man.
Oh, I see.
I am a Roman legionnaire that's been a soldier of fortune for the last ever.
Almost 2,000 years.
Yeah.
Why did I bother learning to play guitar when I could have learned to stab people and make them sing my sweet, sweet tunes of misery?
I am dressed like a homeless man, and I have the social graces of a rock in the middle of a dinner party. Okay, I have an appearance of 8. I am not a person you want to know or be associated with. I am a dumpster fire person, like every other character I make.
I like stabbing things.
It's like I stuck to what I was good at, and I made a lot of money.
I mean, Mike understood the assignment. It's a Highlander game.
Yeah. I wrote this very deep backstory.
Too. Did you not watch the series? Like Fitz, what's his name? Fitzsimmons?
Fitzkaren, yes.
Fitzkaren, yeah. Did you not watch? I watched all of this shit.
Yeah.
Actually,
They're not all good at this stuff.
Yeah, I know. Roger Daltrey was a particularly bad immortal in that series.
Yeah, not everyone goes, you know what, I'm just going to spend the rest of my life on the sword. Some people are like, I have infinite time, and compound interest is the most powerful force in the universe. I'm going to economically destroy countries.
All right, Mike, you hit. Roll damage.
Sure. I made this complicated story about how he lives with the guilt that he outlived Rome, and how Rome is villainized. 17 damage.
Okay, you drive your gladius into the chest of this guy. You don't hit the heart, but he's effectively taken out of the fight because you've, in essence, given him a mortal wound.
I take his gun.
Okay, it is an AR-15. You are well trained in it because you know it.
But that's my turn, right?
Yeah, that is your turn. Sam or Nash, who had the higher movement?
2.4.
I got the last. I'm last. I'm 2.2.
I think Sam was one more than me. Mine's 2.3.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam, it's your turn.
All right. I'm not gonna use my sword. I'm just gonna use my martial arts.
Okay.
Because, you know, I was told to take one of them alive.
It's alive.
Barely.
But alive.
Yeah, I
It's like a
critically failed.
just can't sit in that chair that I sit in and roll. It don't work.
Oi.
It don't work.
Fear my kung fu. Faceplant.
So you're back flipping towards this guy, and it's very impressive. However,
I hit a car.
on the last foot spring, your foot hits a patch of oil, and you just go ass over tea kettle
All right.
towards a car. You hit it back first. There's a little bit of pain, but it's more embarrassment than anything.
Man.
All right, Tom, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to pull out my sword that I have
Uh-huh.
concealed within my guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll shriek out a little bit of one of my favorite war cries, which is just the vocals from the Immigrant Song as I'm charging towards these guys. So it's just ah!
All right, make your attack.
A success.
Okay, roll your damage.
Yeah, 15, not bad.
You gave another one a mortal wound because these guys are human. So that's 2 that are now out of the fight. Nash,
Yeah.
you are on the ground. You have a cramp in your foot.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
bite that guy's ankle.
You're gonna bite his ankle. All right,
I
go
have
for
him
it.
exactly where I need him to be.
We believe in you,
Oh,
Nash.
oh, your legs off, you son of a bitch!
Which okay, what's my is that be just under battle?
No. I'm gonna give this for your. You're gonna use your sword skill, so that way you got the best chance for this.
Okay. There's not a sword involved here.
You
I
have-
know,
You have 40
I know.
of them in your mouth.
Yeah, they're little, tiny, and they're stabby weapons.
Oh, all right, we'll try.
I know.
We'll see
I'm
what
giving you the
happens.
best chance to do this, though, Nash.
I got it
All right, roll 46.
To bite the man's
with
leg.
my mouth.
Yeah, strength in Pendragon is just the damage you do based on your body.
That's 46, not 46.
He has only one.
All right.
That was only one.
I'm trying to. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see how it works.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. There we go.
All right, so that is 2, 3, 6, 12 points of damage that you get just in some guy's ankle.
Do you take his leg
Your,
off?
your mouth is full of blood as you nearly sever his foot from his leg.
With my mouth.
With your mouth.
Okay.
Nash, your
You
camera
are-
froze.
Oh, my camera froze. Oh no, hold on. Dang
I
it.
mean, I also like to think that is the look of shock that was as this works.
Well, again-
as he's nearly chawed off a human foot with his mouth.
Hold on a second.
Again, cinema bars. The guy's coming up and he's like, all right, this is going to be... I'm going to be able to easily deal with this guy. All of a sudden, as he falls over next to you.
Fair. In the culture of immortals, we call him the beaver.
How's it going, eh?
When Monty Python the Holy Grail came out, the Black Knight goes like, "Dude, you could have taken him. I've done it. You could have taken him. You just had to try harder."
All right, let's get it back up. Come on, stupid thing. All right, and am I
There it
back?
is.
You're back.
Yay.
Yeah, you're back.
Hey, there we go.
All right, I have 3 guys remaining that are going to try and shoot.
I'm picturing like Animal from the fucking Muppet movie. Bad man. And my camera locked up again. God
Oh
damn it.
no.
You can leave it like that.
It's a
It's a good photo.
That's good.
I don't know if he's going in for a hug or for the kill. Oh God!
It's all about the blood, the sweet, tasty blood.
I'm figuring out your character, Nash. You're all about, like, you know, the minute you're not in battle. Oh no, I'm weak and defenseless. Oh no, they're within arm's reach.
At any rate, I think Byron, you can move forward.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good. I've got 3 guys left. They're going to attack. One is going to go after Sam.
Yep, because I'm on the floor.
Yeah. He will hit.
That's fair.
One's going to go after Dominic. He will also hit, and one will go after Louis. All 3 will hit. None of them were criticals though.
Yep.
So 46 to Sam. 17.
Ow. Okay.
Yeah. Thankfully, again, you're they hit you in the stomach, so you'll start healing quickly.
Yes.
Damage to Mike. That's 12.
Okay, I should be unconscious then.
You were healing, remember?
Oh yeah.
You've been healing, so.
Okay.
And then 46 to Louis. That's 18 points of damage.
That's hurt. That's a lot of pain.
Yeah, well, they're using guns, right? They're trying to subdue you guys because they know they can't keep you. They know that they can't keep you down with firearms. But,
Have any of them looked and see what's happened to the other guy?
You know what? I'm actually gonna give like a
morale.
No, not a morale check. I'm gonna give a con check to that guy to see if he actually just bleeds out. No, he's still alive.
He's very badly hurt.
He's very badly hurt.
All
right. They've done their turn, so we're back to the top of the order. Dominic, it's you.
Okay. I am now armed with a gun, and thus do not have to. I will try to shoot them in the legs because I was lectured about,
instructed to take them alive.
Yeah. So if I just shoot low, they shouldn't die. 11 under 19.
You have a 19 in guns?
This is
He's
literally
a soldier of fortune.
all I do, man. I have nothing that isn't combat related. If you ask me to help you move a couch, the couch will be killed.
46.
Kill my taxes.
Was that
46 for damage, Mike.
46?
Yeah. He takes it. He takes him in the shoulder and he drops the gun.
Good man.
Yeah.
Good.
So then comes to Sam.
Mm-hmm. I will once again attempt to do my martial arts.
You can do it.
We believe you know kung fu.
Oh,
are you
my
fucking
God.
Roll it again. Roll it again. That is now twice in a row.
Someone give Sam a success from the audience.
There, I got it. It's fine. I
I'm
did
giving
it.
a success. Okay, Sam. I want you to roll 4d6 for your martial arts.
The normal success goes to the GM, apparently.
And I said you use it to re-roll.
All right. So.
Thank you, Colin DeLorean.
Thank you, Colin.
No,
46 for your
Tip.
damage.
46. Okay.
46 for your damage, please.
Yeah. 1 second. Roll 20 is not obeying me. Give me 2
Mm-hmm.
seconds. There we go. 9.
Okay, so you'll get back up to your feet after this attack. But what happens is you spin and you bring your leg around and you sweep the legs out of the guy that was attacking you, and he lands hard, face first on the concrete. Louis, you're up.
I'm just gonna hit the guy that's closest to me. Because I think there's 2 left, right?
Yes.
Actually, you know what? Actually, I will go and help Nash. because he's on the ground in the fetal position.
He's fine.
Oh no, he's still holding on.
You know what? You take a look over, and you see his pristine, well-tailored suit just getting covered in blood as he's gnawing at the ankle of this guy. Like he's trying to build a dam out of body parts.
I can tell that these two are gonna be fine, so I'm just gonna go and with
I
the
will
pommel
point
of my
out I'm
sword.
the second most successful combatant so far.
Really, he is.
He is.
I failed twice.
Some
We
weird missing link
need
shit
one
we're doing.
alive, so I'm just gonna bonk one of them on the back of the head with the pommel of my sword.
Okay.
Right?
Oh no, it's my curse for Pendragon, remember? I only critically fail or critically succeed.
All right.
Oh look, oh the critical fail and critical successes on damage.
Okay, so yeah,
It's not a thing in Pendragon, but okay.
You did 14
I know.
points. I'm going to say that it's non-lethal damage, and you hit him in the back of the head, and he's out like a light.
Okay.
So technically, you have two now that are subdued. One guy is going to be reaching for a handgun to try and shoot you, Dominic, and the other guy, Nash, is still alive, and he's probably going to start to scrap with you on the ground. On his turn, but your turn right now.
I'm going to hit him with the viola case.
Okay. Roll strength, please.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
I can't believe I was explicitly told, Tom, this is a dark drama. Don't bring a joke character. Okay, fine. I have a
You
guy
know
from
what?
the French Revolution that's been the
I'm not a
underdog for centuries.
No, Mike is.
Says the man who gnawed a guy's ankle off.
I brought a serious character. He pines for the dream of Rome.
I succeeded.
Okay, roll 46 in damage.
I didn't want to make another monkey that just fights this time.
All right, let's see. 19.
Okay, so you release the guy's ankle. You spin to the side. You spin your side that has the viola case, and then I'm going to say that the trauma he just suffered, plus the fact that he's bleeding out, means that your guy, in fact, will be dead. He has suffered a mortal wound. But now there are two that have been subdued. You guys have successfully taken down your first cadre of Preberi soldiers. And it's at this point that a well-styled SUV pulls into the parking garage, and the door opens, and you hear an older man's voice saying, "It might be advisable for you to get in."
It's like, hang on, big boy, we gotta interrogate these guys. I pick up one of them, I start punching him. Tell me what you know.
I'm not going to deign myself by
Punch.
speaking to
Tell me what you know.
Oh, stop it!
Punch. Tell me what you know.
It's going to get harder for me to tell you what I know if you keep hitting me in the head.
Tell me what you know.
No, I don't remember my kids' names now.
Punch in the stomach. Tell me what you know.
I can't breathe.
I'm claiming this one for Rome.
Without an awareness check needed, you guys all feel the immense pressure of another immortal stepping out of the SUV, and it is Ramirez, but he is in a well-tailored suit.
Yeah.
His hair is pulled back into a ponytail, and instead of a katana, he has a rather ornate-looking cane that he's holding in front of him. It's like, oh, I see you managed to grab two of them. Perfect.
Can we take him with
Now
us?
we're going to... Yes.
Cool.
Get in.
All right.
you just
Grab
see,
your...
You just see Dai, you're just going, help an old woman up, please.
You know what? It's at this point where Ramirez walks over and goes, "Lynn, it's been an age." And he extends his hand down to you.
Tis.
Y'all fuck
And he, and he helps you up. And he just gives you a light peck on the cheek as he pulls you up. Like, oh, wow, I see you were rather successful. Perfect. Let's get them into the back of the SUV. Let's head off to my place.
Can I be in the back of the SUV with them?
No.
Damn it.
You're just gonna continue to punch your guy.
Maybe.
The assistant, the driver that is there with Ramirez, basically binds and gags these guys and throws them into the back.
Okay. I
And
leave
you
a
all-
baggie of meth with the bodies.
Was it your calling card?
Oh, it's the meth bandit.
Oh, the meth bandit, away!
Look,
What about the dead guy? What are they doing about him?
there's gonna be questions, and now the drug people are gonna be involved.
I cannot
It's a-
wait. I cannot
The
wait
body-
for the coroner to get a hold of my guy.
I
Ramirez-
want
It's my
I
own
want-
brand.
I want it to be the cop from Highlander 1. It's like, not again, not again, not again.
It's my own particular brand of meth. I call it the red herring.
You have decoy meth?
So it's powdered sugar. It's rock candy. That's what you're putting down.
Decoy meth.
Don't worry. Ramirez says, don't worry. The bodies will be dealt with. Just get in the SUV. You four not musketeers, for the love of all that is holy, get in the vehicle.
I was in the minute the door opened. I should probably get a hello. I was already in the fucking car.
Good.
I was first. I just
Are you still holding the severed foot?
no. I'm still trying to juggle this gigantic fucking viola case.
The viola case is stored safely in the back as well. You're not having to
Okay.
worry about it right now. About a 35-minute drive later, towards the greater part of Manhattan, underground garage takes you to a rather old and ornate-looking building. Ramirez gets out at this point, and he beckons all of you to follow to an elevator, which will take you up to the penthouse area. You're free to interact with him at this point, so
Ramirez, how's it been? How are you? What's up?
times of troubling, old friends. It's actually why I brought all four of you together.
Surprised you didn't call the MacLeod clan. They're usually your go-to for
Those
this
aren't
kind
that
of stuff.
bad, but I guess I'm thinking of cello, Kara. I guess I'm thinking of cello.
The problem is, 2 out of the 3 of them are missing. Colin has gone underground, but Connor and Duncan are missing.
Huh.
So I couldn't rely on them, which is why I called for the 4 of you.
I'm sorry, what?
The MacLeods are missing.
No. Just, they sort of make sense.
It's the us part. You called us.
Did you mix my number up with someone else's?
No, Wembley. I know you're an effective fighter in spite of appearances.
I potentially, possibly, but.
Would you like to have a brandy to calm your nerves?
Well, that does sound excellent, actually. Yes.
All right.
I'm covered in person, apparently.
This is why you gotta wear cheap clothing.
I don't do this sort of thing.
He directs all of you and your belongings to his office, which, as you walk in, it is adorned with all manner of artifact. The one mainstay, however, is a khopesh, an Egyptian sword, cast out of bronze, that is near his near this oak desk that he sits down. It's like, all right, well, have a seat. There are 4 chairs that are waiting for you. I'll get you all some brandy. I imagine you all have a bunch of questions as to why I brought you here, so let's hear them.
Why did you bring us here?
Well, there's an organization of mortals that has been targeting immortals for purpose unknown. They've been attacking them not only in direct combat outdoors, but they've also been taking out those that have sought sanctuary on holy ground. So these humans have been violating the rules
Well, they're
that
not
we've
bound
put
by
forward.
the rules.
They are not bound by them, but
Well, who
At the
told
same-
them that?
it's at this point that another door opens and another individual in a well-made suit, blonde hair, glasses, goes, "It's quite possible that they managed to steal a copy from our archives. This is," and Ramirez goes, "This is Jason Delacour from the Watchers, which is the society of mortals that have been tasked with watching immortals to see yes, them." As Jason walks in, he's got a dossier in hand, and he opens the thing. Louis Duflaneur, Dominic Leos, Dayu, and Wembley, is it?
Yes, it is.
You all have managed to evade what are attempts to observe you, which is why it's curious.
You certainly tried. One of you dimwits, that awful Colombian to me. I had to spend 3 years in a convent pretending to be the janitor because it was holy ground. Thanks to you.
I met one of your guys in Burma.
Yes, and thank you for at least letting him keep his limbs, Dominic. But as Ramirez says, this Prebere organization is targeting and capturing immortals for plan unknown. But even though this isn't the time of the gathering, this is something that affects all of you immortals, which is why I decided to bring the 4 of you together to see if you could work together and find out this plot and deal with it. And hopefully find my friends.
What do we get out of it?
Financial compensation if you want.
I don't work for the man.
Well, will you work for...
I actually do. I am very well, willing, happily able to work.
Well, good. Dominic, there must be something that you desire that can be provided.
I want Rome back. More money than I can handle. I want Jupiter to recognize us as his children and give us guidance. None of those things I think are things you can provide.
Yes, I think there's that man with the very tall hat who's going to be a bit of an obstacle to those things.
The Pope?
Yes, that's the one.
I can get it. I've got
You will be financially compensated. Unfortunately, that's probably the best that I can do.
All right.
So I see I'm not playing to your altruism, I'm playing to your wallets, in essence, for help.
You just kind of you just see Dyer just going like, I'm doing this for Ramirez because Ramirez and I have been friends for 2 centuries?
Yes, you and I actually were there at the crucifixion of Christ going, oh, what a poor lad.
Right, so...
And he looks, but Ramirez looks over to you. It's like, Louis goes, surely this money obviously won't work for you. There's something obviously that can I play to your altruism then to help in this?
Look, I don't like people getting killed for no good reason, so I'm gonna help you. But I'm not part of the establishment.
You're the kind of person who wears a Union Jack
Peace,
on his
man.
jean coat, aren't you?
Sorry, I'm very distracted by a cat.
No, that's all right. I'm glad that Agatha has gone off to torment someone else at the moment. All right. Well, we have some information on this organization. They're well funded, and they are bringing they're funneling a lot of finances as well as equipment into the city here. We just don't know by what means they're bringing in the equipment, either by air or by docks. It all depends on how heavy the equipment is. Now, we have two sections. We have the docks in Brooklyn that could be a potential for where this equipment could be being brought in, as well as a private airfield where this equipment could be brought in. We need you to investigate both. Now, you can either all four of you go to one and then all four of you go to another, or you can divide your efforts to try and deal with the problems at each section. It's entirely up to you.
Ramirez, I've got one question.
What's that?
Does this have anything to do with him?
The Kurgan? No. As far as we know, he has nothing to do with any of these dealings.
Good.
Jason actually pipes in at this point. Yes, it appears as though he's off somewhere near Afghanistan at this point, per our last communication from the Watchers.
Good, he can stay there.
He likes to spend time in the desert. He gives him a chance to think, apparently. But no, it has nothing to do with the Kurgan, so it's quite all right.
All right.
But
where do we want to start?
It's this point where Ramirez pulls out two maps and he goes, "This looks to be the most likely position at the Brooklyn docks for a container ship to come in, and at the private airfield, it looks to be hangars 4 through 6 where the planes could be bringing in this cargo. So it's entirely up to you as to which one you would prefer to hit first. If you're going to the airfield, I suggest probably using some kind of official identity to get past any kind of guards. And if you're going to go to the docks, I suggest you go during the cover of night.
So we should hit one, then the other. Because we can hit one during the day.
That would make the most sense.
It's nighttime now, right?
It is the evening.
Okay, so we could go hit the docks now and then snatch some kind of official documentation and go for the airfield in the morning.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. Well, I will leave the further planning to you. It's at this point, Ramirez grabs the keys from the SUV and just tosses them to Dominic. Like, happy hunting.
Can we take 5 for a second? I've got very hungry imbeciles surrounding me.
Sure.
Yeah, you know what? If you want to go feed the kitties real quick, go ahead.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Come on, everybody. Come on.
How's everybody doing, by the way, in the game?
My character has gone from being a very serious character to a very confounding imbecile in record.
No, I love the idea that your character just ignores the whole "we're immortals." No. Jupiter came down, and we are his children.
Yeah.
And we just refuse to acknowledge that because there's lightning every time we kill another one.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. I love it.
I can't think of a better explanation that would make sense for Roman leaders. We're children of Jupiter.
I'm just really.
And he's saying this to a Chinese woman.
Yeah, I know. I'm just really sad that like my Pendragon curse has come back in full swing.
Maybe we should explain the Pendragon curse a little because it is so annoying, and I'm so sorry, Sam.
All right. So basically, what happens is Mike and I, like Mike, Byron, Tom, and I all play in a Pendragon game on our off time. And unfortunately, my Pendragon curse is I fail at almost every single fucking roll unless it is like I am calling upon literal God to be like, yes, I want things to happen, and then it'll be like, yes, critical, and I'm like, I don't know what it is, but like every single time this happens. Like it's gotten so bad that Mike has been like, Sam, just fucking roll it again, like almost every session. It's bad.
Yeah, and then you end up with characters that are goddamn immortal.
Look, Olivia accidentally became immortal. It wasn't on purpose.
Accidentally.
You just accidentally wander and become immortal by accident?
Look, she really meant to die on the battlefield. It didn't happen. Like, she ended up fighting against 3 giants.
Yeah, same as Hector. Hector was fully planning on dying on the battlefield.
I'm legitimately enjoying that we're playing a Highlander game.
Mm.
Although apparently I need to watch the Highlander TV series. Because that's all anyone refers to when they talk about the leftover good parts of Highlander. Because the movies are all terrible after the first
The
one.
movies, they go from really good to like face planting immediately, and then they start to dig.
Yeah.
Further.
Because the source is god awful.
Yeah, orbital wobble. To answer your question, Lady Lunar Satine, I'm only focusing primarily on Highlander the series, which introduced the Watchers. So you had Mythos, you had all those other guys.
Oh, are we going to deal with the angriest little boy who played Death?
No,
Okay.
thankfully not.
Give it time. Give it time. We'll wear him in. Who knows what we'll get?
I'm back. All right, so the decision is to go to the Brooklyn docks during nightfall.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Dominic, actually, who has the best vehicle skill out of the 4 of you?
Skill?
Vehicles.
I've got a 12.
It's mostly because you're driven. You were driven along. You don't drive yourself, Wembley. rarely is the time. What about you, Sam?
10.
Mike?
I have vehicles 15.
What about you, Tom?
I have horsemanship.
So you don't have vehicle. All right, yeah. So Dominic is in fact driving.
He lives in New York.
Unfortunately, you have to use a paper map to get there because GPS doesn't really work well around immortals due to the electrostatic in your bodies.
Good. If you had said orbital waddle there, I would have driven to your house to slap you across the face.
No.
Okay, so I assume we've taken a bit to get cleaned up and
Oh yeah. You've taken time. You enjoyed your brandy before you left, but you took time to get cleaned up.
While we're getting ready, I open up the cello case, and inside is a cello. And then there's a hammer in the case.
Break cello.
I actually proceed to break the cello open. And there's a sort of there's a bit of a broadsword, little contracted broadsword in there.
Yeah, it's probably a basket hilt broadsword considering you're British. Yeah, basket hilt. Okay.
As a musician, that hurts me.
Break cello in a case of emergency?
Yes, because the cello was a wonderful instrument.
That was a great one. I meant you could literally just have it so that the shaft of the cello contains the blade, so it just pops out. And it's real mysterious. Like it wouldn't be hard.
But instead,
If anything, breaking the cello every time is worse.
But it's so it can get clandestinely get. No one will sneak. That would.
Why wouldn't you just make a dummy cello?
So after the cello is shattered, there are broken pieces of it around for you to get your broadsword out. However, part of the back piece does slide across the floor, and anybody that takes a look at it notices that there is the signature of Augusto Paganini.
Why do you do this to me, Byron? Why do you do this?
Why would you do this?
Why would you do this?
You could have said it was. You could have said it was $100 one from Walmart, but no, I was just going to price this book of art just to hurt to him.
Amazon cello.
Because he's an immortal, he has antiques.
Well, they're just old things.
And Sam is crying like Pagliacci.
You say antiques, I say something that's been kept in the garage for a while.
No, this is his standard go-to. It means he's done this dozens, if not hundreds of times. Oh.
All right, honey.
No, I hurt.
Are you going to explain to me what this cello thing is?
Later.
Okay, all right.
It's a mastercraft piece of art. People
So-
fight to get these things.
So you get to the entrance to the docks. There's no guards posted that you can see at the entrance to the dockyards. Who's in the front passenger seat next to Dominic?
Well, I
who'd
assume
be-
Wembley would be like, I'm not sitting in the back. I
No, of
demand
course it's
shut.
back. I get driven places.
Shotgun.
Also, I
me.
get nauseous if I set up.
All right, Dominic and Louis, please roll awareness.
We
We
will
both
see it.
succeed.
Okay. As you're pulling in, and I'm assuming that you drive the vehicle and get out somewhere that is easily accessible to you, but not necessarily a place that can be easily found by combatants.
Yes,
Is that
the
right, Mike?
security bushes.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're driving to that location, and before you guys get out, you guys start to see more masked individuals with high-powered weapons moving in guard patterns, and you recognize the guard patterns, Dominic, because of your experience with the military. Guys are moving in standard 2x2 cover formation, but you are able to see where the gaps are, so that way, if you guys wanted to be quiet about this, you guys could
Do we
slip
have
in.
any of Ramirez's people with us?
Do we have any
No.
of the clothing that those guys were wearing as well as the masks?
You have the two masks.
They know about immortals. Do they know about specific immortals?
You don't know that for certain.
Okay. All right.
They all that you know is that immortals throughout the world are being subdued and taken. You don't necessarily know if there's a pattern to it,
Okay.
aside from the MacLeods being missing.
I want to know if they'd know us on sight. Is the thing.
Not if we wear
I-
their masks.
I don't think that the humans would know you on sight.
Okay.
However, as you all exit the vehicle, you all feel the pressure of 4 other immortals in the dockyard. So, you guys will have a rather challenging fight coming up against you, but if you guys are smart about this, you guys can wait for the guard changes to go around, and then you can make your way inside. And you can do this quietly if you need to.
We can do that.
So, if you don't have stealth, I'll have you make dexterity rolls, please.
Let's see. I see it on here, so I guess that's a dex for me.
I don't think I have stealth either.
I failed my stealth.
Oh no!
I succeeded in my dex.
Okay.
Straight dex, right?
is a
Yeah, straight dex then.
14. I
Fail.
actually made it somehow.
Huzzah!
Okay. So as you guys are making your way further into the dockyard, Dominic, did you bring your duffel bag along with you, or was it just your gladius?
I brought my duffel bag.
Okay. Unfortunately, what happened is the strap that you have for the shoulder slung broke. And the heavy sound of that duffel bag along with your clothes, and I'm assuming other firearms, hits the ground with a bit of a crash. And Louis, in your case, one of the strings in your guitar just ping! And it's loud enough. So, actually, let me roll an awareness check on their end just to see.
Please be stupid, please be stupid, please be stupid. Damn.
I'm afraid not. So the alarm unfortunately has been raised.
Colin
And
DeLorean has redeemed a fail.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so
Oh, thank you.
One fail. One fail.
One fail.
all right, then you guys have a chance to get to the one guard that spotted you guys before he raises the alarm.
Is anyone gonna get really squeamish if I rush this guy and just do weird shit to him to kill him? Not here, no.
By all means, good
Cool.
sir. Please.
Do you mean sexually?
No, God, no, not. Shut up. I rush him.
All right.
I feel like I run like Captain America in a weird
What
way.
other sort of weird shit is he talking about?
So is this another guy that you're basically charging with your Gladius?
Oh yeah.
Add 5 to the attack. Alright, well, you hit. Roll damage.
To define the weird shit for people who are curious. You might wonder why a Roman soldier is using a gladius when longer and heavier swords are there. It's because he can throw it. So he just fucking flings it at the man's body. And wherever it lands, it lands. Only for him to run up and punch the pommel in.
Okay. So what happens is as you're running, you throw the gladius. It buries in from the back of his neck through to the front.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just basically finish the job by punching it in.
Yep.
He's subdued. No alarm has been raised.
I drag him into the dark and I steal his clothing and his mask.
Okay. You now have 3 masks and 3 sets of clothing.
I am wearing his clothing and mask. I no longer need my discarded clothing.
Okay.
I guess one of us is going to be the other's prisoners. Is that right? Is that the plan? Is that what we're going with? We got 3. There's 4.
Yes, that's a good plan. That was my plan the whole time. Yes.
You're a brilliant tactician.
Thank you.
Yeah,
the finest child of Rome.
Thank you.
In lieu of a sane plan, this is the plan we're going to go with.
All
right.
I'll be the prisoner. How about that?
I was going to volunteer. Rock, paper, scissors?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
I wish.
Yeah,
I wish
I'm the
everything in
prisoner.
this bloody group did not end with rock, paper, scissors.
All right, so Dayu, you disguise yourself. However, the clothes are fitted for a man, so they look rather baggy on you.
You know.
But the mask fits properly.
Also,
And
considering the fact that I am probably also a foot shorter than everyone else.
Easily.
Fine. You can be the prisoner. I'll put on the ill-fitting suit that kind of works.
Well, for you, it fits properly because it was fitted for a man. All right. So the plan is you're going to escort Dayu in as the prisoner to the main hall of the dockyards to deal with whatever threat happens to be in there. And sure enough, you make your way unaccosted. Anybody that tries to come up with a question, Dominic just immediately just kind of like palms out of the way, like move. We got things to do. And you get to the records room, and this is where I need to roll recognize for 4 particular people. Awareness.
Oh, to see if they know us.
Yes. So first person does not.
17 recognize? Shit.
Second person does. Third person does. And the last person does not. It's actually the women in this party that recognize you all coming in. So, Sam, could you please bring up still number 4? Casey Swan.
Just want to make
Is
sure
a-
that this is the correct one. Yes, this is. Okay, cool. Alright.
Casey Swan is an eternal gangbanger from the 5 boroughs in New York. He's got a mane of shaggy blonde hair. He's got gritted teeth, and it looks as though he's on some kind of stimulant. You don't necessarily know what it is. Please bring up image number 5, Sam.
Oh shit!
Image. The first woman that you see is an Asian woman. She's got long hair, it kind of like a stylized schoolgirl outfit, but instead of the ball at the end of the mace there, she's got a rather nasty-looking sickle, which is why it is called a kusari gama. And yes, Lady Luderstatine, she does look like Gogo Yubari. Image number 6, please, Sam.
Oh shit.
Different sizes, so just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh no.
You see a man dressed in a cowboy outfit. Fur mustache, he's wearing a blue shirt, and he's got a pair of ornate-looking 6-shooters at his sides and a nasty-looking Bowie knife strapped to his back. And the last person, Sam, if you could please bring up number 7.
Oh.
Oh. Not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
1 second. Everyone else gets to see her beforehand because everyone else.
I'm putting them up in the Discord.
Yeah, we're cheating.
The problem is that this is also literally somebody's like Instagram photo, so just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, I apologize for that. That is in fact Michelle Pfeiffer's Instagram photo.
Is it just Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yeah, it's Michelle Pfeiffer with her Catwoman whip.
No, I mean like is Michelle Pfeiffer just standing there and she's the immortal?
The description for the 2 women that made the awareness. The first woman, obviously Asian woman, wearing a stylized schoolgirl outfit, wielding a kusari gama. Second woman is a tall, blonde-haired woman. She's wearing leather capri, a flowing white blouse, and she has a bladed whip at her side. And Akiko goes, Dayu, is that you? I haven't seen you since the Shinsengumi were dealt with. And the blonde looks over to one of the individuals that are masked. She goes, Louis, is that my little rabbit? It is me, Claire de Beaumont. I've missed you so. I've missed my little toy. And it's so going to be fun to play and break you again.
Oh man, it's my ex. Shit.
Claire de Beaumont, you recognize Claire de Beaumont. She was in fact the real Marquis de Sade.
Yep.
She wrote under a pseudonym for all of her deviancy, but that's also why she carries the bladed whip at her side. The 2 other individuals, Casey looks over and goes, what's going on, man? Look. They brought in one of these they brought in a moral chick. Hey, great, we finally get to have some action. And James, the cowboy, goes, I think we got a bit more of a problem here than just one. To which Claire goes, oh, we, they are all immortals. And I'm going to have fun playing with my favorite plaything again. So, you can all pair off. And you can fight. All right, who's taking who? You don't have a choice, Tom.
I want the cowboy.
James stands up. He goes. He pulls the 6-shooters out, and he's flipping them. He goes, James Brocious, brother of Curly Bill, former cowboy, gunned down by Wider, but as you can see, I improved myself. Casey Swan, I'm here to deal with shit and tear shit up. And you notice he doesn't have a bladed weapon at his side. He reaches down beneath and he pulls up a souped up chainsaw.
Oh man.
Have fun, Nash.
That he pulls the choke on and immediately roars to life.
Do you want me to take yours, Nash?
Akiko starts swinging the Kusari Gama, goes, when last I saw you, you and I fought to a standstill. I wonder how it's going to be this time, after centuries of practice. At which point, she disappears. So,
all right. My character
yeah,
pulls a vial of water out of his jacket. Make sure everyone's paying attention to him.
oh no, you're not doing what I think you're doing.
Spills it on the ground. And starts muttering some shit in Latin.
Boy, did you just try to make this holy ground?
I did, in fact. So, the rules state that we're going to have a conversation.
You have to be ordained in order to do that.
Yeah, are you legally?
I was. If you go and check the in 1978 state of New York, I am an ordained minister in the do you know the Reverend Moon? Are you familiar with him? Yes. I
It's a cult leader.
Well, it still counts. It counts.
At which point, Casey jumps up on the table in front of you guys with the chainsaw roaring, going, "Cool, we're gonna blow this place up like Pompeii." and they all make way to attack all of you.
So can I do a thing, Byron?
Of course.
So I just look up and I say, so anything outside this room is not holy ground, right? To Wembley.
I actually am not sure how this.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? I want to grab Casey and hurl him out the window with me.
Who are you taking outside the window?
I'm taking the chainsaw boy. He's just the most dangerous.
All right.
Okay, look. Either I take the cowboy and Wembley has to fight the chainsaw guy, which doesn't feel fair, or nice, or like even remotely decent. Or I take the cowboy, or I take the chainsaw boy, and Wembley has a chance with the cowboy. Which would Nash prefer? I take with me.
He's not exactly jumping to the situation. All right. You're kind of getting the idea that this is not how he's handled things over the century.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to help.
Players, please. You guys are going to be going first, so I want attack rolls in order. So we'll start with Mike.
All right.
So who are you going after?
I'm going to drop kick the chainsaw boy out the window with me.
Okay.
That is just straight up strength, right?
Straight up strength, yeah.
Maybe roll a passion?
Yeah, I will. I will roll my passion, the memory of Rome.
Okay.
Please don't botch this. Please don't botch this. Please don't botch the memory of Rome. Okay, so plus 10?
Yep, plus 10 to the roll.
Strength takes 23. I got a 1, so I technically succeeded.
Okay, so Casey leaps at you, and you basically just Sparta kick him through the nearest window.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
And I go with him.
Because it's David Patrick Kelly. David Patrick Kelly's not super tall.
Yeah.
In real life, so yeah, he just goes through the window. You jump out the window after him. Okay. Next would be Sam's Dayu.
Yeah, I think I'm dead last.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the interest of not fighting on holy ground.
Okay.
I don't think I actually made it holy.
No, we didn't. But it's fun to think about.
Right.
Playing it safe.
You guys are playing it safe.
Yeah. First things first, she's gonna try and like backflip out of the room. Also, because she doesn't know where Akiko is. And as she's backflipping, she releases her sword from the tripod bag, which is a Qin dynasty, not Qin dynasty, which is a very old dynasty. Jian sword, which essentially is in perfect condition, even though it's been made out of like brass.
Bronze.
Bronze, sorry. It's been made out of bronze.
Yeah, it's bronze.
And she's flipped out of the room, and then...
Okay. Please give me a martial arts check.
Yeah.
Then.
I can do that. See if I actually don't critically fumble it this time. Hiya! Not a critical fumble, I did it!
Hey!
All right. You backflip out the door. Actually, I'm gonna pull up Akiko's character sheet here. She is going to try and strike at you while you are backflipping out. You had the better success, so you see the sickle of the Kusarigama try to swipe at your feet from the rafters, but then it just gets recoiled. So she tried to strike at you, but she missed.
It's an abundance of caution of like, in case it did actually make holy ground, we're not making Pompeii.
Yeah.
No. All right, Louis, you're up.
Louis is gonna start humming to himself. You think you want a revolution?
Really, mon amour, the Beatles?
Fuck you, Beatles are awesome! And that's his battle charge.
Okay, make your attack.
It's just gonna be straight sword.
Yep.
Yep. Just straight sword.
Yep.
7. It's a success.
Okay, I am going to have Claire defend with her whip. See if she blocks your attack.
All right, that's fair.
But that also means that when her turn comes up, that's all she could do at this point. All right, Wembley, you're up.
Okay.
Oh no.
I feel it's only fair to warn you that I was at the Battle of Hastings. Granted, we lost the Battle of Hastings, but I was there.
I was gonna say, you sound like as though you were on the losing effort, James says, and he just starts walking towards you. Like, he has the guns out in his hands, like, you know what, this ain't gonna be fair. So he just puts the 6 shooters away, and he pulls this nasty, gnarly-looking Bowie knife from his back.
The minute the guns go down,
I
throw the sword at his head.
Okay! One attack!
The minute he's like, the second it's not fair, I'm good. The second it's unfair.
Okay.
Surprise! I cheat.
So he's reaching behind his back to go grab the Bowie knife as you throw the sword at him. Okay, roll your attack.
All right, I got it.
Okay, he's caught completely unawares. Please roll damage.
Okay, that is going to be 46.
Yep.
That's a 17.
All right, what is James's hit points? All right. So you've knocked the hat off and you've buried the sword about 6 inches into his head. So he's like, his brain is essentially trying to heal around it so that way he can remember what to do next. Because it's stuck in his head.
Thank you, Gangrel Pride, for following us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gangrel Pride.
Thank you.
All right, there's
He's a
her.
unicorn now.
We're already in a 4v4, which is against the rules anyway.
Well,
so
you're paired off, so technically it's 1-on-1.
Well, no, you're not supposed to have, because you can't have potentially 2 quickening at the same time. That costs. So we're already breaking the rules anyway. So fuck it.
Yeah. All right.
You're not supposed to have multiple combatants. It's not. It's not cricket.
All right. Casey manages to scramble back to his feet, and he's going to take one swipe at you with the chainsaw, Dominic.
You want me to match him with my sword?
Don't bother, he missed. So he lunges in, and he's trying for your abdomen, but he didn't gauge the distance quite right, and he just swipes and just catches nothing but air.
I take the mask off and I go, Dominic Leos, son of Jupiter, warrior of Rome.
Casey Swan, terror of Coney Island, and I don't give a fuck who you are.
You will when I take your head, boy.
All right. And now Akiko is going to try and strike again at Dayu. Oh no. Sam, roll martial arts.
Concern.
I succeeded.
Okay. Because you succeeded on the martial arts, we are taking this back down from a crit to just a regular attack.
Okie doke.
It's still 5d6. And just like you guys are aware, you guys have fully healed up from the previous encounter.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 20 points of damage to you, Sam.
Ow, okay.
It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, but my HP's 22.
Thankfully you'll be healing. So as you've managed to make your way out, she just slashes across your back, and she is now trying to close the gap on you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. James is basically, fumbling around with a sword in his head, trying to heal that. So we're not going to deal with him right now. Claire, however, is going to strike out with the bladed whip at Louis.
Is she not defending from my sword attack?
And it didn't matter. She critically failed. She actually dropped the whip.
Excellent! I like it when this goes in my favor.
She goes, maybe I should just use my hands on you again, mon petit chouchou. I missed you so much.
I stand by what I said earlier. Oh no, she's hot.
I fucking hate French accents. They're the worst.
I love you.
Me too.
I apologize. And actually, no, I don't.
You don't fucking apologize at all.
No, I do not. All right, but it's now your guys' turn to respond.
All right, who's up first? I know.
That would be you.
Lately.
Dominic, it's you first.
All right. I feel like I should be lecturing this young man on how to fight properly. So Dominic is going, no, your your form is terrible. As I slash at him.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That's a crit.
Yeah. So do I double my damage dice, Byron?
You double your damage. He doesn't have a way to defend that.
Is this the verbal tongue lashing?
No. You don't even bother going for a subduing move, Mike. You just take his head.
Okay. So this guy's just like, I'm gonna kill you.
He only had 26 hit points.
Got nothing now. Fuck.
So we'll get to you in a second.
Yeah.
Dayu, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Sam.
roll a passion.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my honor.
All right.
Unless you can somehow let me roll my friendship, because I doubt it'll work.
Oh,
but
you're here for Ramirez.
You are here for Ramirez.
I am here for Ramirez.
Yeah.
All right. Whoop.
So.
All right. Let's see if this will work out better in my favor. I do succeed on my passion, which means I get a plus 10.
Plus 10.
Okay, fine. I just gotta not roll a 1. Really. Hiya!
Yes. It's not a 1. It's not a 1, Sam.
It's not a 1.
You're living the dream, baby.
It's not a 1.
This is me and my fucking Pendragon curse.
Honey, honey.
Roll 46 for damage, please, Sam.
Oh boy. Hiya. 15.
Okay. You get her rather impressively across the abdomen. So now she's clutching at her abdomen, trying to heal herself. So she won't be able to put all of her oomph behind the next attack. But now we'll move on to Louis.
I'm going to roll my passion.
Okay.
For the revolution.
For the revolution.
Oh!
That's -5. Actually, no, that's -10.
Yeah.
But I love the revolution.
Not
Why?
today.
Why am I?
Really
being
didn't let you
punished
back.
today?
Not today, Tom. Not today.
I'm still going in with my sword, and I failed. That's a miss.
Okay. Well, you swipe rather impressively, but again, you get nothing but air. You
Yep.
you misgauge the distance. All right. Wembley.
It's a question about the system. How do the personality traits play in?
When you're trying to, Baron's the GM. What am I doing?
When it comes to a particular moment, so say for example, you want to go easy on someone, or you didn't want to attack an unarmed opponent, you would roll against your just or your arbitrary. I didn't fill those out for you because I didn't think that they were pertinent, save for I think valorous and cowardly at the bottom. So,
does it have any mechanical advantages, or is it just a role playing?
It's just a role playing mechanic.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
In
Well,
a
then I
clutch,
guess this
in a
would
clutch, you can use them as a passion roll if you want to.
Yeah.
Well, okay. He's still he is trying to deal with the sword in his head, correct?
Yeah. On his turn, he's basically going to be trying to pull it out.
How I'm trying to. I don't know if I could do this in one action or not. You're gonna have to tell me. Consider he's distracted with a sword. Can I take one of his guns and shoot him in the same turn?
I'll allow it.
I'm going to start. I'm going to try. Yeah, I'm going to start unloading the gun in his neck.
Okay.
I'm going to take one of his 6 shooters and just start. It'll come off one way or another. God damn it!
All right.
All right. Let's see.
You
So that
grab
is
one of
going-
these troll-handled 6 shooters and you put it right at his neck, and
that's going to be on my handgun roll. So.
yep, that's a handgun roll.
All right. One. Ooh, this is going to be a rough one. Let me. Can I try? This is a gamble. Can I try it? This is a hell of a gamble. Can I roll?
This is
gambling?
very much a gamble. So roll your gambling passion first.
Okay. So, all right. Do I roll under the target for that?
Yeah, you roll under. Yeah,
right.
you roll under or matching the target.
All right. No, that did not happen. All right. Let's try.
So now, because you failed the passion roll, it's now -10 to try and.
Ooh. Okay. So let's
Yeah,
see.
it
if I
sucks.
can actually. Oh
Yeah.
wow. There's no
Yeah.
way. All right. Let's see if this happens.
You can do
If
it.
you-
Just a mess.
You have to. You always have at least one. So if you roll a 1 and you match 1, then you crit. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. That's a 12.
Okay, so you grab the 6 shooter and you go to put it. You put it basically at his neck. However, you get distracted by his unicorn act, and he actually just kind of moves out of the way of the barrel, and you go blam, and you miss. And you missed.
Okay, but hopefully I got him. I'm in his ears.
Hopefully you more or less got him dead towards it. Ma. Yeah. So now that you have a sword in his head, sword in his head, he can't hear for shit. All right. So now we get to their turn. We will have Akiko go again against Sam. She hits.
Can I use my martial arts to try and dodge this because of the fact
You
that...
can.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, you can.
Because if I get hit again, I'm dead. It's a crit. It's not a crit, but it is a success.
You evade the attack.
Huzzah.
All right. Casey has been removed from the fight. James is going to roll strength to try and pull the sword out of his head.
Oh.
Nope!
Oh!
He pushes it even further.
What happened? How bad? Oh, how bad? Oh shit! He critted.
Oh.
In fact, you know what? I'm gonna actually have him roll crit damage
To himself.
Oh.
to himself, and this may very well take.
if he decapitates himself, how does the quickening work?
Does it go to the nearest immortal?
Technically, Nash was his opponent, so technically it would go to him.
Thank you, Lisa Sapphire Cat, for subscribing.
Oh!
Holy God!
Yeah.
He did.
Heads.
Nash, for a non-combat style immortal, you are racking up a wicked fucking combat score. Can I tell you
That's
that?
the best kill count of the group.
What happened? Did he split his head in half?
Yep.
Yes.
What happens when you roll crit fail to try and pull the sword out? It just head just.
You just gotta, clip the tip.
Now we only have Claire remaining, and she's going to make a dex check to try and pick up her whip, so that way she can attack next turn.
Hmm?
Nope. She's enamored with you. She's completely enamored with you.
I'm so very pretty.
So, we will get to how you guys described your quickenings here in a second. I have 2 more people that are still in combat. So, Sam, please roll. Sam, you're up.
I'm gonna roll another passion and see if that works.
Go for it.
Come on. Roll 20. Please, I believe in you.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
Hiya! That's a
You're
success.
successful!
Huzzah!
Yay!
So we're gonna go at that point with another.
Okay, Sam, you've rolled single digits for your attacks like this too many times in a row. Please.
Okay.
You know what? If anybody's gifting a reroll, gift the reroll now.
Yeah, she needs it.
She needs it.
I don't know if we have a reroll one, but I'll just. Normal success again from Tim, which will allow the reroll.
Okay. I want you to reroll, and I want to see if you get closer to a crit, please, Sam.
There, that is a crit.
Okay.
So, Nash, just for context, when you have a skill that it goes above 20, when you just basically their crit range gets bigger.
Thank you both, Tip and Satine, for
Thank you so much.
bringing in the normal.
I appreciate you.
Successes.
All right, so that's 8d6, correct?
That is 8d6.
Come on. Man, roll 20's chugging for me for some reason. I don't know why. All right, 26.
All right, you've done enough damage. So Sam, in a majestic flourish, you flip forward and, using the momentum, you catch Akiko off guard and just. Her head is removed from her shoulders. Louis, you are up.
Okay. I feel my honor has been challenged by how badly I've been doing this entire fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try and roll honor to see if I can redeem myself.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I cannot redeem myself under any circumstances.
You know what? We actually still have a normal success.
You have a normal success. So you succeed. So now you have a +10 to your sword attack.
You need it.
Okay. I really need this. I am not doing well right now at all.
This is what happens when you run into your exes.
Yeah. But it's Michelle Pfeiffer with a whip.
Yeah.
To be fair, Michelle Pfeiffer is really hot, so.
We all know that. No one's questioning
So that's a regular success.
That's fine. Doesn't have a whole lot of hit points, so go ahead.
I'm going. That is the first thing. There.
Okay, you just. Oh! You cut my personage! How dare you, my pretty shushu? I must respond in kind. She's
I was
looking
aiming
at-
for your lack of a heart.
Too bad, Sam.
It's the petite chouchou. It's just.
to him.
Okay. She grabbed her whip. She has it ready for next turn. Louis, it's your turn to respond.
Okay. None of the other passions work. I guess it's just regular sword again.
You could crit. All
I
right.
succeed.
All right, you're doing damage.
13.
Okay, she's looking quite hurt.
Okay.
She says, I am quite hurt by this. How could you strike my personage like this? And
Like you strike friends.
she takes a couple of steps back and she cracks at you with the whip. She hits. And she's going to deal some bladed whip damage. You take 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
I'm very hurt. I'm gonna roll sword. That's a success.
Okay, roll damage.
18.
And with this final last flourish, anger. Just, you're frothing at the mouth with anger. Not only at the fact that, your ex is still alive, but she reminds you of everything that happened that led up to the revolution to begin with. You strike true, and off goes her head. So now, we have 4 immortals in 4 different areas. As per the movement rate, Dominic, please describe how the quickening affects the quickening takes you.
I got lighting for this. So Dominic spreads his arms wide because he's outside, which would scare the living shit out of all of the normal mortals in the area as lightning cracks down from the sky, blows out all the floodlights that are illuminating the dockyard as his body's carried up in the air. And as he does every time he quickens, he screams out to the heavens, Jupiter, tell me what you want. Tell me, you Jupiter. Tell me what to do. And he gets the lifetime and experience of the immortal he's killed, but no answers. And he comes back.
You get 200 years worth of lifetime and experience from Casey Swan as you absorb his quickening. Sam, how is Dayu's quickening?
Okay, so very much how Dayu is, she's a very quiet and very gentle person. However, her quickening is also very equally the opposite of what she is. It's very violent and very chaotic. And very much it's, I don't know, I don't want to say primal, but it's just like, essentially, it looks like she's in a ton of pain.
Okay. Louis, please describe your quickening.
Louis standing there, he drops the sword, stands out with his arms open wide, and all you hear is just, rah, rah, fight the power.
Oh, God.
As the quickening entombs him.
Okay. And last but certainly not least, Wembley, please describe your quickening.
Is that the sound? Is that the sound your character's making?
Oh, God.
Bless you.
A ball of lightning shoots out of his ears.
Yeah.
So you're all overwhelmed when the quickening takes you. So when the lightning and everything subsides, you all basically end up lying on the ground in whatever position you feel. Wembley desperately trying to hold back a bladder full of urine. I'm guessing.
It is full of brandy.
Been drinking a lot. Yeah.
So, as you all stand up and manage to recover from this, you notice that in the distance, 4 large trucks are taking off from the dockyards with the equipment that's heading into town. And the plot continues to thicken. But we'll deal with that on our next episode of Highlander.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thanks very much, everybody. I hope everybody had a lot of fun. Yeah. I personally had a lot of fun with this. This for me was great. I had an absolute blast doing this, and I hope to do it again.
You want dark and awful, but that includes shit like American Werewolf in London. So
of course, yeah, absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely. But I'm glad that everybody in chat had fun. I'm glad that you all had fun. I had fun. And I hope to bring the adventure to a close in the next episode. But for now, it's not about me. It's about my players. And we will start at the end again with Tom.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tom. I'm part of D20 Live, and I'm with the 404 Improv Troupe. And I'm probably going to start doing a bit more streaming again soon, now that I got stuff sorted. But it's been an absolute blast, and I promise not to regale you with more terrible, terrible lyrics.
All right. And Sam, the hero of D20 Live.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sam, the production manager. You can follow us more for more D20 Live stuff. Also, Mike and I do a streaming channel called The Optimal Duo where we play video games and talk.
Speaking of, Mike.
Hi everyone, Big Mike here. Just a reminder that D20 Live will be at YetiCon in 2 weeks' time on the 15th.
Tom, what did you do?
What?
I didn't do it. This wasn't me.
That's Colin DeLorean. He just gifted subs.
I know. I just saw.
I got one too. Thanks, Colin DeLorean.
We got a bunch of gifted subs. I saw Tom and I was just like, "What happened, Tom? What did you do?" We got a bunch of
what did you
subs.
do?
Thank you so much.
Why'd you just blame me immediately?
Because your name showed up first.
And then in 2 weeks we return to Spirit of the Century on the 30th.
And last but certainly not least, our guest for today, Nash.
Let's see. I do Radio Dead Air. I've been streaming doing this stuff for a ridiculous amount of time. But more. It's many more subs.
There's more subs.
Oh my god.
Let's see. If you check our YouTube, look Radio Dead Air. We have a new episode of What Was Wrong just went up today. And tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern over on our Twitch channel, Radio Dead Air, we're going to be doing our weekly tech Q&A with me and my producer, Mike Gearman. And tonight we are going to be talking about, let me double check on that one. We are taking your questions, of course. If you have any tech questions, send those to requests@radiodeadair.com. And what's part of the topic this week? Because we were supposed to do it last night and the internet had a little bit of a problem. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Internet problems?
Hey,
what?
Man.
My internet service provider has been terrible lately. Let's see. Okay. Microsoft found out this week that Sam Altman has Apple to give them GPT for Siri after Microsoft has dumped billions into open AI. So we'll talk about that this week, and a little bit of backstabbing.
Will there be a lot of
in the tech
swearing
world?
involved?
Yeah, probably. So yeah, that'll be tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. You can find that at Radio Dead Air over on here on Twitch. So yeah.
And I've been your GM for today, Byron, and thank you very much, guys, for being here. Hope everybody had a lot of fun, and we'll catch you next time on D20 Live. Bye everybody.
Bye.